They use grand jury subpoenas to get my personal information, my banking information, my emails, my cell phone information.
No one better tell me that man's not on a large amount of cocaine. I am telling you, as somebody who used to do a large amount of cocaine, his eyes, his mannerisms, the way he talks, that man is on a large amount of very high quality cocaine. I'm a little jealous. Also, if you're on a lot of cocaine and also you're fucking crazy, probably shouldn't be in charge of the FBI.
Who is Kash Patel? This is the guy Donald Trump has tapped to be the director of the FBI. More on him in a moment, but what is really controversial is the fact that he is trying to cut short Christopher Wray's current 10-year term. A 10-year term is designed to make sure that the FBI remains independent and apolitical. It's not supposed to be an arm of the president used to get back at his enemies, for example. So he has 3 years left, but Donald Trump wants to fire him. Meanwhile, he described Patel as a brilliant lawyer, investigator, and America First fighter. But when Trump suggested putting him in the number 2 position last go-round in his first administration, Bill Barr, who was Attorney General, said he could do it over his dead body. So the question is, will Patel seek retribution as a loyalist to Donald Trump? I mean, he has said things like he will, quote, go out and find the conspirators, not just in the government, but in the media, who helped Joe Biden rig presidential elections. Oh, yeah, he is an election denier. So the question is, will he get confirmed, or will the nomination be pulled a la Matt Gaetz before confirmation hearings even take place? It remains to be seen.
Kash Patel, and I don't say this lightly, is the most dangerous nominee that we've seen yet to our democracy.
We're talking about somebody who has espoused QAnon conspiracy theories,
saying that the 2020 election was stolen.
He has no other agenda but revenge.
Somebody who says he's going to throw judges in jail, he's going to throw bureaucrats in jail, he's going to throw reporters in jail.
I think we were going to start with President Trump. Are they ready to call their first witness?
Yes, we would call Kash Patel. To your knowledge, did any senior DOJ leader ever state in words or substance that they felt they needed more or different authorization from President Trump before they could deploy National Guard troops to keep the peace on January 6th?
No.
So why didn't we have 10,000 National Guard troops suited up and armed guarding the Capitol in the morning of January 6th?
There's a multitude of reasons, but namely, step 1 was a commander-in-chief's authorization, which we had. Step 2 was a request by the governing body, the local governing body. It's the mayor, since it's Washington, D.C., and or the heads of the Capitol Police Bureau.
And Mr. Patel, I would ask you if you recognize this letter.
I do. It's the letter I referenced from Mayor Bowser, I believe on January 5th, to the Department of Defense, where she specifically stated we would not be requesting any additional National Guardsmen and women. And that was her letter to us. That was the declination of a request. And so we were on standby.
Did you testify before the January 6th Select Committee?
I did.
Were you questioned in a public hearing?
No, they declined my request for a public hearing.
Was your testimony public when given?
No.
Did you tell them what you've told us today about the president and the deployment of National Guard troops?
I believe so.
Did the committee ever call you to testify about those issues in public session?
No.
Some of the senior officials, people like Kash Patel, apparently not available.
We felt it appropriate that the transcript should be made public at some point, and after months-long negotiations, they refused to do so and published their final report. And to my memory, it had been excluded. I think on the eve of the dissolution of the committee, my transcript was the last one released.
I have no further questions, sir. Please, sir. Thank you very much.
You called their bluff. And what's shocking to me, because I didn't even really understand this, is that you gave this testimony. Liz Cheney and Kinzinger and you guys, he gave this testimony essentially to J6 and they buried it.
Some of the senior officials, people like Kash Patel, apparently not available.
Point blank. Is your testimony basically one of the key reasons that Jack Smith can't and won't indict President Trump for insurrection?
You know, I believe so. It's the truth. If anyone could have charged President Trump with insurrection, this special counsel, Jack Smith, would have done it.